Good afternoon, YTPC. Been a while. In fact, it's been a couple of weeks. I've been busy at work as usual, busy at home, and then I ended up getting COVID again. So, off work for a few days. This time I haven't lost my taste and smell, so there's a bonus. Just thought I'd make a quick video from the shed, which currently still has no door and window, but it does offer some protection from the rain. But the roof's a bit leaky. I've got a roll of felt, but because it's been that wet recently, I don't want to start putting the felt on it, because it'll still be wet underneath, so I'm going to have to wait and get a few dry days. Need to take a bit off the door, which is behind us, so it'll fit in that hole. It's starting to rain again now, man. Get a bit of perspex for the window. And then start. I'm going to have to, just where that is there, that's going to be a partition at the back for a bit of storage for some of the stuff that's in the house. That we never use. Some of that useless stuff that sits in your house for years and years and years that never gets used, but that might one day. That's why the old COVID this time round doesn't feel as bad as the first time I had it, but obviously I still can't get into work. In fact, there was a lad at work tested positive, so he'd rang in yesterday morning and said obviously that he'd got it. So we all did a test because we'd been with him, obviously. And mine come back positive, like, didn't even really know. Felt a bit rough on Sunday morning, but I'd been out on Saturday night, so that's what I kind of put that down to. Weird. Anyway, it is what it is. I'm just smoking some rich dark honeydew in one of me Peterson 40. Is this a 407? Aye, 407. I got one that's filtered and one that's not. And this is the one that's not. Christ, piss into it again. But I partition across the back of there, take all that stuff off, because that come with the shed, like. And then maybe try and put some in between them partitions, put some form of insulation or something, get it boarded over, get it as watertight as I can, because it bloody isn't at the minute. Whoever's had it before us, because I've got it for now. When they braid the clout nails in to fix the felt on the top, they haven't put it on the spars that hold the roof up, they've put it straight through the boards, so when the water runs down, it comes straight through the bloody holes, which isn't pleasant. So what I'm going to try and do is, if you can see them where these are, you see the nails coming through there. You see them just there. So when I fix it back on, it'll be getting fixed to them. So it's watertight. The pipe's gone out now. So but a lot of weight. So we'll get a few dry days to do that. Because I don't want to be putting the felt over the top of the wood when it's still wet, because it won't get dried out properly. But it should keep us busy for when I'm not at work. Just have to watch the weather. When we do get a good few days, just get at it like, and get it watertight, make it a bit more cosy. It's just out the front of ours. Literally just, house is just 5 or 6 yards away, like. Very pleased I haven't lost my taste and smell this time round, like I did last time, and it was the worst part of the whole thing, apart from the feeling like absolute death for about 2 weeks. I lost my taste and smell, and it was absolutely horrific. Worst part of it by a long shot. That lasted about 2 weeks. It takes all the pleasure out of eating. Absolutely horrific. But I shouldn't whinge, because there's folk a lot worse off than us. I have been with it, with the sound of it. But I still think about that giveaway for me 100 subscribers, but it's just, I'll get there. I will get there. And when I know, you will know. So just a quick little update. Bloody sun's out now, man. Just a quick update. Hope you're all well, enjoying what you're smoking, and I'll see you all in a bit. Ta-ra.